Hey everyone, welcome back to the Shenandoah Shine League on iRacing. Week 5 of our Cup League was at Talladega, a fun event that we were all very excited for. Stephen O'Donohue was our pole winner and would lead the field to green, his second pole of the season, racking up those bonus points. He already has a win as well, and he would try to get a second one here today. Starting in second, also in the outside row, was the 44 Charlie Mills. Right behind him in the Primetime Sports Talk 5 Chevrolet Camaro is Josh Abbey. We'd like to thank Primetime Sports Talk for sponsoring our Talladega race, the Primetime Sports Talk 200. We would actually have a really fun race. The first 17, almost 18 laps went completely green with lots of fun, clean racing by everyone involved. And everyone would eventually come in for some green flag pit stops. However, it was not all crystal clear, as one of the cars was checking up a little bit to come down and pit, would end up spinning, and that brought out the yellow. The yellow mixing up right the middle of green flag pit stops kind of threw off a lot of people's strategies. Everyone would end up coming in, getting what they needed, would head back out for some more green flag racing. Josh Abbey in the Primetime Sports Talk Chevrolet would lead the field back to green as we get ready for some fun racing again. Brian Hubble was outside there. No teammate right up on his bumper there, but once Stephen O'Donohue could catch him, he would push him to the outside here coming out of 2 so that they could get up into the lead coming down the backstretch. But look closely, the 11 and 43 Draft Masters behind them. Lee Morgan cuts to the inside to get some fresh air, and he would spend some time out front as well. Folks, we had over 12 different leaders during this race, and we really enjoyed a lot of clean racing. Finally saw our next accident a little bit later in the race when Daniel Worthington takes a hard hit onto the inside wall. We wouldn't avoid the big one forever. As we see here on lap 70, the 63 goes out to block the 55 a little too late. They make some contact, and the big one ensues. The 11 of Billy Gray, our points leader, goes flying. Cars are everywhere. The 11 rides on his roof for quite some time. We ride along with the 99 of Josh Robinette here, who caught himself in a single car accident earlier, but was somehow able to slide through this entire big one right here. We'd get back to green for maybe 10 laps left. The 43 of Lee Morgan now pushing his teammate, the 11 of Billy Gray, our points leader, the Daytona champion, and they make a run on the outside with just a few laps to go. Billy Gray was the man with the target on his back. He is the points leader of the Shenandoah Shine League. He did win at the last Super Speedway race. Was he going to be able to pull it off here? As we headed back to get the white flag, we would see another big one. A large accident would bring out the yellow, and we would be able to attempt a green-white checker, where we would see a 4-car race between the 11 of Billy Gray, his teammate, the 43 of Lee Morgan, and then the 32 of Wolfie, trying to make a run for the lead on the inside with the 77 pushing him. So would it be the two people linking up at the end or the teammates on the outside? As they come out of 4, the 43 all in the 11's bumper, giving him everything that he can. Could he get enough to beat the 32 to the line? He could. By half a car length, the 11 of Billy Gray, our winner at Talladega, his second win of the season, winning both super speedway races. An exceptional win there by Billy Gray. He is still our points leader, leading by 13 points right now over his teammate Lee Morgan in the 43. Wolfie is now third in points after racking up the second place finish at Talladega. James Coulibaly in fourth, our Dover winner. Clayton Kinkart, the 77, in fifth. Rounding out our top 10, Scott Bryant, that guy Big Nick, Nick Matthews, Justin Gibbs, Josh Abbey in the Primetime Sports Talk 5, and the 42 of Austin Stevens. Folks, thanks everyone for tuning into our highlights. Please join us next week for our live broadcast as we head to Bristol under the lights for a fun race in the Shenandoah Shine League. I look to see a lot of action, a lot of sparks flying, and a lot of hard, classic, short track racing. We would love to see you. Come join us, twitch.tv/bootybanjo on Wednesday evening, August 5th at 9 p.m. Eastern for the start of our live broadcast. Other than that, we'll see you next week.